Welcome back to another first impression. This time for the anime is the Shy Hero and the Assassin Princesses. Synopsis from any list. Hero Toto possesses great skills, but his extreme shyness has left him unable to form a party, causing him to remain stuck in the town where this journey began. One day, he's suddenly invited to join a party by three beautiful women, CL, Anemone, and Goa. Overjoyed at finally setting off on an adventure, Toto is filled with excitement. But little does he know, these women are dead set on killing him. A deathly harem rom-com unfolds as the socially anxious hero, who feigns from a mere flustered excitement around women, finds himself the target of three deadly companions, each with their own reason for wanting him gone. As the synopsis says, it is mostly a comedy with some romance, potentially. I don't know at this point. Now we have our hero Toto. He's super strong. We find this out pretty quickly. He's super strong. That is the setup is he's super strong, but he's very shy. He's unable to approach people. He gets very nervous, anxious. Especially if he gets approached by beautiful women. If they come too close, he just falls unconscious. He gets the nosebleeds, the typical stuff. And he just falls unconscious and, is knocked out cold. Now, he joins a party of these three beautiful women because these women, all three, have Toto as a target. Now, we have three different persons. We have CL, who is the pink-haired girl, like a lolly character. She is, I believe, it was the daughter of the Demon King, and he gave her a little challenge and said, okay, you have to kill Toto, the hero, without any help, and if you succeed, you are free to do what you want. It seems like she's unable to really go out and explore, but if you succeed, you are free. You can do whatever you want. So that is her goal. She's like a mage. She has a lot of mage stuff. We see her summoning stuff, doing some buffs and magic cool stuff, I guess. Now we have Anemone, who is the quotation priest with the big breast. And she is just an assassin. So we see her being an assassin, and then someone is like, okay, here's your next target, the hero. You need to kill him. However, you need to be dressed as a priest. Why? Because it's funny, I guess. And she's like, not a chance in hell. You get 100 million. Good. I'm on board. She's trying to kill him for 100 million. Understandable. And she is a master of weapons. She has like a knife. The knife is not really what she uses. She can summon weapons, essentially. She can conjure weapons. We see her with the subtitles called it a grenade machine gun. It was more or less a grenade shotgun. We saw her with a sniper. We saw her with a bomb in the first 3 episodes already. So she has like weapons she can use and summon and use. And then we have not Goa, 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 which is the blonde girl. She's like a dancer, and she's all about drugs. She has these little syringes, you see. She uses a lot of drugs. She has like an ability which can control someone somewhat. And she's here because she wants a challenge. That is why she's here. She wants to make him her pet. And only because it's a challenge. She's the only one that doesn't want him dead, seemingly. Now that is the setup. Naturally, we have all these situations where they may not succeed because he's super strong. He falls unconscious every time. However, it seems like these three girls, they do know each other. They know the more or less the goal of each other. They know, okay, they want to kill Toto, sure, fine. and they decide to, set some ground rules. Like every day someone is able or allowed to try and get their goal done, and the other two are not allowed to interfere. And then they shuffle who is allowed to try and assassinate him the next day. Now, the setup itself could be fine. It's not a bad idea. The problem is, this is mostly comedy. We do see they do seem to like him a little bit, or, start to like him a little bit. I feel like him being socially anxious is a little bit overkill, because he's out cold for most of the show. He's not even there. He's like there for, in those 3 episodes I watched, each like 20 minutes, he's maybe there for like 8 minutes, maybe 10. Most of the time he's just knocked out cold, which is like, it would be funny if you had something else going on, but it's like, I don't know, because here's the part. He is all anxious. However, he has always this illusion how he would like to act. And in my opinion, if he were to act that way or similarly, that would be pretty neat, because then he would be, in his trying to be a little bit more outgoing, he would unconsciously try, more or less try to romance these girls. But at this point, it's like he's protecting the girls. They like it a little bit. And at the moment, it's not that interesting. There were a couple funny moments, sure. But overall, it did not hit at this point. We did see a couple flashbacks to the past of the girls that could be interesting. I feel like the main character is holding this one back a little bit. So, AniList has it at 62%, my anime list at 6.3. I would say at the moment it's like a 6 out of 10. Again, the concept would be fine. I feel like it just is overkill. You have like the comedy aspect. You have like 3 assassins that try to kill a dude who's super strong. And this could have been already enough. They try to kill him, he's super strong, he's not really being faced by their attempts, and he's not really acknowledging their attempts. Could be funny, cool. And then you have like a main character you like, and that can do some cool stuff on the side. Or you have a character that is socially anxious, and the 3 girls are like there for some other reason. I don't know how you would arrange that. But him being socially anxious, unconscious for most of the show, and then have 3 assassins that are unable to kill him or unwilling, is a little bit I don't know. At this point, I would say it's a 6 out of 10. It could become more interesting and funny. Again, there were like 1 or 2 moments I found somewhat funny. However, that is not enough for what we have in the show, in my opinion. It would be something different if the main character would actively try and romance these girls.